So let's pick up from where we left off yesterday here at the MyGov site of the Australian government, the most secure place in the world to get a MyGov app, either from Apple, an American company, a foreign-owned company, storing your data, your most personal data, or from Google, foreign-owned company, again storing your data. And who is MyGov app site? Hosted by Amazon, of course. So yes, nothing but the best in national security with your data. Anyway, so if you're like me and you are just so keen to make sure that you are complying with the Australian government, it definitely isn't a foreign occupying power on your soil, complying with all of their requests, you can find so many helpful tutorials here at the MyGov Australia YouTube site. 6.7 thousand subscribers. So you can come here and you can go through some tutorials, how to create a MyGov account, the MyGov app, which we'll be looking at, keeping your MyGov account secure. Why might we need to keep our MyGov account secure? It's so secure. And it's not as though an app that the government force you to use in order to access services you're entitled to. It's not as though they force you to use an app that's owned by another country. Well, when you're a supposed government registered in Washington, D.C., I guess all roads lead back there. So let's have a little look-see at how we go with the MyGov app.
The MyGov app gives you another secure and convenient option to access MyGov on your mobile device. With the app, you can securely sign in with a PIN, fingerprint, or facial recognition. You can easily view and manage messages in your MyGov inbox, quickly access linked services, and store some digital government documents in an inbuilt wallet. The MyGov app makes dealing with government simple and easy. Download it now from the App Store or Google Play.
Simple and easy to deal with the government. Thanks, MyGov. I wonder why we can't walk into Centrelink, a government service centre of some description anymore. Might it be because the money that we pay in tax is already gone, distributed overseas to foreign interests, so they can't facilitate in-person requests, process things in person, force you to use an app that is totally secure, despite the fact that we've already shown you that it's run by foreign companies, little to no oversight. And we might just take a little listen now to hear Sharon's story. Now, Sharon is a victim of hackers, apparently. So we've got ourselves an interesting scenario here where it's all about online security, and just conveniently please forget about what happened with the census a few years ago, what happened with Optus. Sure, there was another one. But yes, no, online, secure, It's not as though anybody could come unstuck. So let's hear Sharon's story, shall we?
For 3 years, Sharon has been the target of relentless scammers.
It's scary. Each time I go to the letterbox, I think, is there going to be something new in there? Each time my phone rings, I wonder, is this going to be a scam?
Sharon's nightmare began in 2020. Her phone notified her that someone was attempting to access her MyGov account in the middle of the night. She immediately changed her password and notified Services Australia, but it was too late. Linked to her portal were accounts with the ATO, Medicare and Centrelink. Then last year, 2 business activities
That they had done online and opened up a business account. The money went into that account, they withdrew it and closed it.
She could see online there were multiple MyGov logins by someone else. There's also been debit and credit cards taken out in her name. The mother fears her personal details have been leaked to the dark web, giving the fraudsters a way in.
I'm going to interrupt Sharon's story briefly just to point out how cheesy this is. This 90s image of a hacker sitting in a dark room, because they never use pen and paper or anything like that. And check out the screen on the right is the same as the screen on the left. Oh, goodness me. This is Today Tonight. Naomi Robson would be proud. All right, let's go back to Sharon.
Sky's the limit, really, for them. I hate to say it, but they're smart.
Cybersecurity experts warn the scam is sophisticated and can be hard to protect against if your data has already been compromised.
And the cyber criminals trawl that information, they piece it together, and they gain enough information to actually get around the security questions to overtake someone's MyGov account.
But Sharon isn't alone. 9 News is aware of other similar incidents of identity theft where fake business activity statements have been used to target the ATO. In a statement, Services Australia says it's experiencing an unprecedented rise in agency impersonation scams, and MyGov is regularly assessed to ensure the system is secure. The ATO has since ceased its tax claim against Sharon. Dougal Beattie, 9 News.
Thanks for that, Dougal. So Sharon comes unstuck because of hackers. This is an interesting scenario where we're keeping everything nice and secure online through foreign companies, but hackers can still get in between. So it's also funny how useless the ATO is, that they just paid out these 40, 50 grand payments to identity thieves, which is what it would appear these folks are. So maybe Sharon should have spent more time at the MyGov Australia YouTube page. We're here to help. Let's say there's a Ronald Reagan quote that comes to mind. And she could have looked at this video here, keeping your MyGov account secure, and then she wouldn't have the ATO on her ass chasing her for money that they don't end up trying to get anyway. It's just an unmitigated clown show. But I'll put you through one more of these MyGov videos, and then we'll try to get back to some sensible ground.
Your MyGov account has security features to protect your personal information. There are different secure sign-in options, including using your digital identity. We also monitor MyGov to detect suspicious cyber activity. Check your account history if you think someone has accessed your MyGov account. There are things you can do to protect your MyGov account. This includes staying vigilant against scams, having a strong password, and not sharing your sign-in details with anyone else. If you think someone has accessed your MyGov account, call the MyGov help desk on 132 307 and select option 1. For more information about how we keep your account secure and your responsibilities, go to my.gov.au/security.
So we're left with two very distinctly different realities. We have a delusional state, an Australian government, an administrator, hoping basically that you will opt in to their digital system, a digital ID, digital wallet, a MyGov account to access services, a director's ID. And with you never being able to speak with a real person, a real representative, they keep you at arm's length because they're terrified. They're terrified basically that you will wake up and come home. To your United Kingdom of Australia, here waiting for you. You are a naked owner of God's estate, the imperial crown that rose Australia up out of international waters. So don't take it too seriously. What they're showing you, what they're showing us, is what they want, what they need to be the case in order for them to cling onto power over your mind. That is for you to submit when all you need to do is just come home. Realize the people you are and look out for your neighbour. Be the scouts and nurses in your town and laugh at this pathetic clown show that they are trying to get to stick, but it's just not working because they're trying to sell you a lemon and everyone can see it. They're desperately trying to cover up adverse reactions to a medical procedure that they forced, they coerced. They've been caught out in so many lies, and the jig is up. It's our country. It's our estate. We all have an equal share in our common wealth. Lest we forget.